Yeah, but I think tonight's the deadline. Obviously, Jaylen Brown. If he makes it through tonight.
Well, not necessarily. It depends on if they're like putting a package together that involves draft picks.
But that's what
tonight.
That's what experts, people in the know, have said that they've been trying to do. So if that doesn't happen tonight, then I will sleep much better this evening.
What do you give Brad Stevens when it comes to a grade if he had to make these moves, which I think he did? What do you give him on dumping the salary and what he got back?
Well, as far as what he gets back, he gets what? Niang?
Yeah, George's Niang.
All right.
Local guy.
Yep.
Local guy. He's a scrappy player.
I like his game.
Yeah, he's a scrappy player. And you get the kid back from Portland, so I don't know. Isn't next year?
I think you had to go if you were the Bill Chisholm and Wick Grossbeck and whoever else.
Yeah, and Cliff Kingsbury.
And Cliff Kingsbury. If you had to go into the season not expecting much without Jason Tatum. So,
yeah, I'm going full tank mode.
If
I'm going full tank mode.
Amen.
I'm trying to get lottery pick, and then. That's my mode. I'm going full tank mode, trying to get lottery pick because I don't want to be a 6th seed or a 5th seed, and then you get bounced in the first round, and now it's just like you're in no man's land when Tatum comes back.
And I think that Brad Stevens agrees with Wiggy. I mean, I think that according to all the reports that Jaylen Brown is being shopped around. And that doesn't mean it's going to happen. I would say at best, 20-30% chance today, but clearly the organization at least is in part in agreement with Wiggy about that.
Yeah, I would agree with that too. I just don't know what you're going to get. What could you get for him, Curtis, that would make sense?
You would get a lot worse this year so that you could get better faster.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna give him up for a bag of no-nuts like you did Rafi Devers, and everybody got mad about that. Like, Brad Stevens isn't going to trade Jaylen Brown for nothing and then tank. So what would we get back for Jaylen Brown right now?
Are you talking Canes or like the store-bought?
If you're
store-bought.
If you're trading Jaylen Brown, you're getting an all-star caliber player.
So who is it right now?
Well, I don't know if the Giannis is out there, it's potentially that, but you'd have to give up more than just Jaylen Brown to get Giannis, right? You'd have to give up maybe Jaylen Brown and Derek White.
And George's Zhang.
Yeah, and George's Zhang. But if you're going with draft picks, then you probably can get players from San Antonio in their number 2 overall pick for Jaylen Brown, if that's where, unless I said Fantasyland.
That's never happening.
Nico Harris, you never know.
You are not getting Cooper Flagg out of this week.